Hello, this is Matthew Kenslow, and I felt very compelled inside to make this video, and honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to post this or when it will be posted. I'm filming this in early August 2022, and it's kind of a bit like a summary of a video that I already posted a year ago in August 2021 about this. And this came about because I was over at Heller Park, and once again, I ran into people that I knew, and this was school families, if that makes sense. I know them because I think the mother works for the school district like me, and she had a son who was at Newport Heights Elementary, and I ran into them a couple of times this summer along with so many other people, a lot of students. In fact, I just ran into another group of students who recognized me just a few blocks ago. So again, a year ago, I made a video titled something to the effect like Autism, Guilt, and Friendships, and seriously, I didn't know what to title it, but I felt that it was pertinent. Now, whenever I run into people that I know, and especially those who have full acceptance of who I am in the community, as soon as I leave them, that's when I'm hammered with the guilt. I feel guilty for getting very hurt and upset over all the discrimination that I faced. It's also a worry of mine that these people are going to read my book or watch my YouTube videos or read articles or magazines or blogs about me because I was just in Newsweek. In fact, I was telling them that, and they said that they'll check it out, and then I'm thinking, well, they're going to read how I've endured a lot of harshness in this society, in this community, and now I'm worried that they're going to feel like they're a part of it, or that I didn't trust them, and I do trust them as a friend. And that's why I was worried all those years of writing my book in itself, is that my friends are going to read it and maybe start to wonder, like, did I trust them? And sure, I trusted them. And I'm also worried about the videos that I have upcoming in my autism awareness playlist and sub-series. And after all those years of writing my book and posting on YouTube and posting about the things that I've endured, I always worried that friends of mine that I've made would watch it or would read it and then start to feel like they were untrusted. And yes, I trusted them. It's just, this is an important thing. Like, one tease, one laughter, one piece of ridicule, one piece of discrimination can literally rid me of 100, 200, maybe 1,000 friends and the nice compliments that I've gotten. And it's like my entire mood just drops whenever I'm like in the neighborhood and a person laughs at me, or a person cusses at me, or a person follows me with their vehicle, or a person yells at me from their car. And I would understand when people say, like, do not listen to people like that. And I know, but to an autistic brain, I could get hurt, and one hurt can literally overcome like 10 or 20 nice experiences, or even 100 nice experiences, depending. And I surmise that the moral of this video is to try and articulate the oxymoronic perplexity of what goes on in my mind. The friendships, the people out in the neighborhood that discriminate against me, and feeling angry over that, and sad and hurt, and at the same time feeling guilt because what if my true friends hear about this or read it in my book, and then they're going to think I don't trust them. The number one thing I want in this video is for everybody to know is that I trust my family and I trust my friends, but I have to expose these things, number one, for closure for myself, but also to educate those who may be ignorant, or those who just don't know a lot about us, and they're neurotypical, they don't know what goes on in our mind, and they assume that we're somebody we're not, or even subhuman, or even belonging in outer space. But I believe that everybody, including the bullies, including the neurotypicals, have a purpose and a calling, but their calling is not to bully others or make them feel like they don't belong. I believe that everyone needs to feel included, and that's literally what's going to change this world to world peace, that everybody needs to accept one another for who they are, disability or not. Everybody could do whatever they set their mind to do, and that is why I've written the book. That's why I'm going all around the world to the best of my ability, on like even getting in Newsweek magazine recently. And same thing for everyone on social media, all my friends that I've made around the world on social media. I really appreciate all the encouragements, and I just hope that everyone knows that I value you guys. I value everybody who does support me and offer me encouragements. And again, it's not that I don't trust, but the same principle applies. One troll or one negative comment, which is relatively few and far between, can literally rid me of all the encouragements words that I have been given. And again, I post these things for both exposure and closure, and I get closure by getting more encouragements, more encouraging comments and such, and I really appreciate those things, and I do believe every word that all my friends on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook say. So again, I don't know when I'll post this, if it will be posted, but from my heart I felt compelled to make this. Like I do listen to my friends and I do trust their friendship and family and such, but it does not eradicate any of the hurt that I feel. I mean, maybe afterward, like if I feel very hurt inside and then I run into a person, then that person can make me feel better, but afterward and at nighttime and such, and when I'm alone, those feelings come back. And this problem can be easily solved and preventable. Society just needs to henceforth stop bullying each other and also educate people in schools. And guess what? They're already doing that. They're doing that a lot more these days than ever. That schools K through 12 are already starting to educate them. So I feel very blessed for that, and again, I am willing to do anything at my expense to go to these schools. I've already appeared in a few schools and made a difference, and I can't wait to do that more. I more than just speak my first-hand perspective and encouragements, but at the same time I juggle and I do a whole bunch of tricks, like card tricks, rope tricks, numbers tricks and all that, and that gets their attention and they enjoy it. And I was told that I inspired many students as I go to these events, so I'm excited to continue while doing student teaching this upcoming semester at the same time. But again, lastly, I do have that video that I made last year, and I hope that this served as more of a synopsis of what it is, but I invite you to check it out if you want to.